Afternoon, welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View. I was just listening to Martin O'Neill as he had his interview with, let me just double check, I've done some background stuff. Sure. Martin O'Neill talking to the media, talking to Premier Sports before the game. Yeah, it's subscribers only, just double checking. Good to see him and saying that he needed to see some of the players. He did need to see some players like Balak Wisher. Had to see him to see how exactly he would fare at Celtic. Yo, whoa. What on earth is that? Just type in. 2 seconds. I've done something to the computer, but seems to be writing out the text for everything, where it shouldn't be doing that. I'll sort that out. We're a couple of minutes away from kickoff. Just what the hell is that doing? Why is it done that? Why is it sitting out the text for everything?
Is the mentality of the players today to ensure a safe passage into the next round of the Scottish Cup?
What is going on? Just let that finish itself off. Celtic fans in the crowd. See if I notice anyone. Anyone in the crowd from seeing someone dancing? Going to just stop that because that just. That was a bit of a nightmare. Just see if how long this goes on. I'm going to just stop it altogether. Because anything that's just going to slow the computer down. Leave. Get off that screen, back onto that screen. Right, manager doing what most managers do in the 4th round against Minnows. Yeah, he is that. He's got to let other players get. There's the teams coming out. Callum McGregor, Sinisawo, out onto the pitch. Leave. Turn the lights up a bit. That should take away the glare from the TV screens. Auchinleck Talbot, boys looking well chuffed. Junior team, biggest match of these players' life. Some of them might be playing against their boyhood heroes. Some of them might be playing against the team that absolutely hate. Celtic dancing their way into the next round. Hope so. I hope they do. Callum McGregor shaking hands, not only with the players, but Callum McGregor also making sure that he acknowledges all the youngsters that are on with Auchinleck Talbot players. Celtic flag from the boys in the stadium. Let's just get rid of that now because the Celtic team would have been up on this for a while. Next game for Celtic, big one. Next 2 games, you can see them on the screen there. Next fixture, Bologna, then Hearts. God. Looks like the Auchinleck Talbot are setting up as a 4-3-3, which means Celtic will set up as a 4-3-3 also. Interesting that a team from way down the league is setting up in a 4-3-3. I would have thought they went for a 4-4-2 formation, but it just shows you. Sinisawo, Ralston, Welsh, Murray, Donovan, Bernardo, McGregor, McCowan, Balak Wisher, Johnny Kenny and James Forrest are all starting for Celtic. It is a big game. I mean, people, it doesn't matter what Johnny Kenny does do today. If Johnny Kenny could score a hat trick, he could score 5. People will still say that Johnny Kenny's not good enough for Celtic. You know, scoring against minnows. Sometimes you need to score against minnows in the Europa League, and especially to qualify. We are ready. Used to do this when Martin O'Neill was in charge the first time round. As Celtic take to the huddle. As Celtic take to the huddle. Let's just turn that brightness down a little bit. Celtic have done the huddle. O'Neill says that Balak Wisher is not a winger. He's starting on the wing. Sean Maloney taking notes. Auchinleck Talbot will kick the match off. Come on, you boys in green. On the hoops. Oh, no, I'd one of them for such a long time. I forgot how good that is. Anyway. Game's under. Game's underway. The game's underway. Celtic. Oh, God, Celtic player goes down already. Let me just get the score, the time matched up. Oh, we're pretty matched up. 13. Yeah, we're on the ball today. And let's put this on the big screen. Projector. And that's the wrong screen. With that terrible pitch. I just tell you, when you watch the pitch, it's just... Sometimes I prefer watching it on the smaller screen, because when you watch it on the big screen, you're like, Jesus. That's woeful. Celtic coming out from the back. Dane Murray with the ball to Callum, to Welsh to Donovan. Oh, Donovan gives the ball away. Donovan steals the ball back, and it goes all the way back to Welsh. Welsh to Dane Murray. Out to Tony Ralston. Tony Ralston's going to give it back to Welsh. Watch this. Yep. Why did he not... Callum McGregor's now telling the defenders to move up the pitch. A couple of super chats came in. I just noticed them. Danny Cassie, and I don't know if Danny Cassie's something wrong with his super chats, because he's not saying anything with the super chat. He's just putting up the super chats. Thank you for that, Danny. Callum McGregor with the ball. Dane Murray out to the wing. Callum does a flick over. Off. Tries to go to Balak Wisher, but Balak Wisher was just about offside, just too far for Callum. So Callum trying to go right over the top, right from the start. Sinisalo with the ball all the way out to Colby Donovan. Great quick distribution from the Celtic goalkeeper on the terrible plastic pitch. Donovan puts out to James Forrest. James Forrest going forward. Come on, James, take the boy on. Crosses the ball in, and that's going away out. Oh, look, there's Auchinleck Talbot with a Union Jack. Hurrah. I'm surprised that they haven't managed to fill the stand behind the goals. Auchinleck Talbot. It is just a small town. Guys, I'm fine. How are you? Big scoreline incoming. I hope there is. Hope there is a big scoreline incoming. Nitatis. Yeah, they're kicking the ball out. Auchinleck Talbot. That was Colby Donovan that headed it away there. Celtic don't have the ball at the minute. Talbot trying to go in, but Stephen Welsh up to it. Here comes Balak Wisher. Quick ball to James. How? James Forrest and Balak Wisher's on the same side. Surely that's not right. Are we playing two up front? And it is a corner to Celtic. Can Celtic get the early goal in this match just to... There is another ball on the pitch. It's a shame for Auchinleck Talbot that they haven't brought more fans. I mean, it will be just a small town and they will feel aggrieved that they've had to take it away from their own stadium. Yeah, I know it's Ayrshire. Yeah, it does look like a 4-4-2, doesn't it? Here comes the corner in. Oh, Celtic get the ball back out. And it is a throw into Celtic. It does look like a 4-4-2, doesn't it? Balak Wisher playing more through the middle as a striker. Yeah, and Balak Wisher's in the middle of the field with Johnny Kent. It looks like a 4-4-2. Martin O'Neill, what have you done? Is Martin O'Neill about to change the formation of Celtic to a 4-4-2 and play Balak Wisher as a secondary striker? He's not playing as a winger anyway, Balak Wisher. That's a certainty. It's definitely Celtic are set up 4-4-2. Forget that lineup. It looks like Celtic have went 4-4-2 as they have a throw-in just coming up for 5 minutes into the game. Population less than 4,000. So why did they move it to a stadium where Celtic get 9,000 tickets? Absolutely crazy. That plastic pitch has more fluff on my overgrown beard. It has more fluff than a beard that I could ever grow. In fact, it's probably better than any beard I could grow, but never mind. Celtic going forward again. Balak Wisher seems to be all over the place. Ball in. Oh! Save! Johnny Kenny has one saved by the keeper. Johnny Kenny has one saved on 5 minutes 38 seconds or something. Johnny Kenny's one saved off the keeper. Oh, he was offside. No, he wasn't offside. He was on. Oh. But it was saved anyway. Good save by the keeper. I'll tell you one thing. It was a good header from Luke McCowan. Kenny's useless. Here comes the comments for Kenny's useless. Bless of the heart. Come on, back the boy. Kenny will have 10 opportunities. Yeah, he might do. Looks like the Green Brigade may be in house as well. Plastic Picks looks crazy on the big TV. Yeah, all the mad. It does, doesn't it? It's like the worst. It's just, you think they would brush it all the same way. Here comes Balak Wisher, cross in. Oh, nearly for Celtic. There's an attempt and goal on his way past the post. Way past the post from Tony Ralston. Tony Ralston with a shot from outside the box. God, Tony Ralston just couldn't. Could you imagine if Tony Ralston scored today? Couple of bounces, but the Green Brigade are definitely in. There we go, confirmation. And Kenny, bye. Kenny would be punted if he was not Irish. Yeah, this is true. Maybe not. Anyway, back to the game. Luke McCowan in a bit of a battle over there. Throw into Celtic. High from the Basque Country. Proper God's country up there, isn't it? Fantastic part of the world. It's got everything that you want. Everything that you want. Welsh with the ball to McGregor. Back to Welsh. Welsh comes forward. Nice pass. Out wide to James Forrest. James Forrest cuts inside. James Forrest. Oh, nice little chip, but doesn't get it to a Celtic player. Trying to get it to Luke McCowan. Celtic are in total domination of this, but it's just a case of when Celtic will score, really, isn't it? Ball out wide. Luke McCowan again. Oh, here we go, Celtic. Oh, was that in? It's still in. Here we go. Get a good cross in here. No, it's not a good cross in at all from Celtic. Celtic are now camped in the Auchin. It's going to be a hard shift for these boys. I really do feel for Auchinleck Talbot. They're just not getting the ball at all. They're not getting close enough. Oh, here they go. Auchinleck Talbot are going forward. Go on. Oh, hefty tackle. Hefty tackle by Colby Donovan. This is big boys football, son. The boy run into Colby Donovan and just hit the grund. Hit the grund. The boy's like, what the was that? Hail, hail from Dublin. Hail, hail from Dublin. Here come Auchinleck Talbot with a ball forward into the Celtic box. Ball drops down. Oh, who was that got it away? Dane Murray got it away there. Celtic putting pressure on. Celtic steal the ball. Auchinleck Talbot steal the ball back from them. Still managed to keep the ball in. Oh, good game of football here. Then there's a breakaway from Celtic. Can Celtic player get it? Johnny Kenny gets the ball. Come on, Johnny Kenny. Coming in. Cuts inside. Oh, he can't. Oh, look, McCowan just takes his eye off the ball. Tries to get it out to James Forrest and totally miskicks it. Unbelievable. 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 Even. Good game of football so far. Nice, good Scottish Cup feel to it. Luke McCowan's a bit unlucky there, trying to get the ball to James Forrest. Celtic coming out for the back again. Just taking their time, probing, trying to get the right passes. Not taking it in too much of a hurry. I tell you, I'm loving how many people have been online so far. Especially only 10 minutes, or what are we? We're 10 minutes into the game. Keeps going like this and it'll be a good live. Who is Kenya? No idea. No idea who Kenya is. Celtic with the ball. Auchinleck Talbot camped in their own half again. I tell you one thing, fair play to Auchinleck Talbot, because they are only playing 4 at the back. They are only playing, well, they've reverted to about 5 now, but they're not sitting back. They're sticking to their formation. Fair play to them. Fair play to them. Kenny needs a loan spell at Morton. Callum McGregor with the ball. Nice. Oh, tried to get through to James Forrest there. Auchinleck Talbot get a free kick. That's a bit of a soft free kick against Paulo Bernardo of all people. Really soft one against Paulo Bernardo. Callum McGregor with the but they do have the ball. Auchinleck Talbot. Can they keep this up for 90 minutes? Or will Celtic? Oh, I mean, there's a couple of Auchinleck Talbot players already. Like, they'll put a shift in the night. I tell you, I hope they've got tomorrow off. I hope none of them are going into work tomorrow. They'll all be in a bender in a club in Kilmarnock, won't they? Big long kick forward from Auchinleck Talbot. Celtic steal the ball back. Foul for Celtic. Paulo Bernardo was taken down. Celtic take the quick free kick. Ralston with the ball. Cuts inside. Goes back outside. Ball goes all the way back to Dane Murray. Keep an eye on Bernardo playing for his career. I don't think anybody's playing for their career in this game. It's more game time. But anyway, let me just see. I'm just trying to see the comments. Yep, user, you're banned. Oh, in fact, we'll just leave him on. 10 minutes to witness witness a once good man sell out the board. Sorry. Yeah. Somebody that never watches the channel much. But somebody that's obviously just made up a name. So let's just have enough of that nonsense tonight. I wish I was on the payroll for the board, exactly. Are you putting in disguise? He only subscribed 10 minutes ago, so he's no loss to the channel. No, my stream's not lagged once either. It's quite good. Anyway, back to the game. Here comes Paulo Bernardo. Oh, Celtic camped in on the box. Come on, Celtic. Welsh puts it out wide. Balak Wisha has the ball. Can he use his trickery? Gets the ball in. That's a good ball. Nobody there for Celtic though. That was a shame. That was a good ball in. Forrest. Balak Wisha again. Come on, Balak Wisha. You need to get the ball past the first player. Keeper has the ball. Balak Wisha should have done a bit better there. But it is the Scottish Cup. James Forrest trying to get that ball, but it goes out. Colby Donovan tried to get it forward to him, but James Forrest, it just didn't get there. Why don't you tell the truth about Kenny and Bernardo? Break the shackles of your masters and speak true. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you got to love it when folk just make up channels. Um, but anyway, we move on. Celtic with the ball at the back with Sinisalo giving it to Welsh. Welsh to Dane Murray. Celtic moving forward in numbers. Dane Murray. Oh, good diagonal ball forward to from Dane Murray there, but just doesn't get to a Celtic player. Callum McGregor with the break of the ball. Going Paulo outside. Oh, James Forrest. Can he get the ball back in? Yes, he does. Is it ended at the back post? No, and it's out for a corner to Celtic. That was some good play, but just the final third just kind of letting us down a little bit. Corner to Celtic. Can Celtic get anything from Paulo Bernardo? Takes it short. McGregor puts it back to Paulo. Paulo back to Balak Wisha. Paulo again to McGregor. McGregor, is he going to take a shot? Yes, he is. It just hits a load of players. Hits a load of players. Yeah, trolls have a low IQ by low IQ slot by default. Yeah, you just leave them to it. You're expected to just leave it for But anyway, we move on. You just block them for the channel. You never hear from them again until they make another account and come back. Anyway, here we go. Tony Ralston's changed sides. Tony Ralston's on the same side as Colby Donovan. He's got a bloody nose and everything. He's out of position. Ralston then cutting it back the pitch to Dane Murray. Dane Murray putting it out wide to Luke McCowan. Luke McCowan giving back to Dane Murray. Dane Murray is back to Welsh. Callum McGregor's telling him to move forward. James Forrest with the ball. Young man's seen stars in his eyes and backs off for James Forrest. James Forrest comes inside, gives it to Callum. Callum, come on. Up against the mighty Auchinleck. Yep, why are you not at the game? Fair play to Auchinleck. They've stuck to their formation. They've stuck to their guns. I'm looking at the face on Sean Maloney. He's like, I'd love to know what Sean Maloney sits and thinks of some of the Celtic players. I don't know. It's the look on his face just says it all. But anyway, Auchinleck Talbot, defender, has the ball, just whips the ball up front. Celtic steal the ball back and it goes outside. Out. Luke McCowan puts the ball out. Auchinleck Talbot with the throw in just on the halfway line. Good cup game so far. It's a bunch of lads that know that they've got the game of their life in their hand and they're giving their all. And then you've got Celtic. I should have said, then you've got Auchinleck Talbot. Here comes Welsh. Good ball forward. Sees James Forrest on the wing. James Forrest going forward. James Forrest gets past these. That's a foul. Come on. That's a foul. Jesus, you can't go pushing players like that. It's no Sunday League football, son. Just pushes them straight on the back. Auchinleck were 80-1. I knew that. I should have put £5 on them. Ew. £5? Or £5? £5. Right, here comes Paulo Bernardo. Paulo Bernardo is the man to take all the corners and free kicks. Can Celtic make use of their dominance in this game and score from a free kick? Short answer, no. Colby Donovan heads it over the line. Heads it over from short range. It's the same problem we've had all season, isn't it? I mean, that should have been a goal. Young Colby Donovan should have scored there. Maloney was class. He was a fantastic player. He was a fantastic player. James Forrest on the wing. Is that? It's turned into a bit of a scrappy game now. Oh, Johnny Kenny, what was that? Jesus. God, put every more of that in the fridge. Diagonal ball. Johnny Kenny. What? Johnny Kenny's touch is terrible. That was woeful. Here comes. Oh, that was a bit of a dive. Celtic retain the ball. Barlick Wisher. Colby Donovan. Colby Donovan's a good player. Do you know what? Colby Donovan's a good player. Celtic going down the opposite side now. Donovan is the universal soldier. I think he is. He's definitely a player that we need to utilise more in the coming years. Here comes Celtic again. Johnny Kenny. Johnny Kenny's doing himself no favours in this game at all. Ball in from James Forrest, and it's pushed. That was Paulo Bernardo puts that header wide. I had you had to pause me for 10 seconds to sync me with the stream. There we go. Kenny gets a pass because he's Irish. He doesn't deserve a pass anymore because if he keeps on making passes like that, his touch is terrible. Touch is absolutely terrible. A good Celtic team would have knocked in 3 or 4 by now. I think the first team would have been 3 or 4 up by now. The first team players that are on the bench. Johnny Kenny's touch has been woeful. Absolutely woeful. Kenny gets a pass because there's no other option. Yeah, that's true. Some sense in the comment section. He doesn't get a pass. He gets... Barlick Wisher seems to be playing through the middle now. I smell 0-0 at half time. If you're a betting man, I wonder what the odds were for that. Did the girls win today? No idea. Kenny Everett would have been better. Oh, why is there a big gap? There looks like there's maybe a couple of buses missing from the Celtic support. Big gap down the front. Or is that where the seats where the ultras would have been? Wilson needs to sign. Wilson's going somewhere else. Wilson's away to Saudi. James Forrest cutting inside, cutting back to They're now getting everyone back in the box. They're defending for their lives here. Celtic. Luke McCowan, what can you do? There's a ball in. Ralston. Celtic. Balak Wisher puts it over the bar. Unbelievable. Balak Wisher should have burst the back of the net with that. Honestly, how he did not hit the target. Oh, Jesus. You've got to score them. You've got to take the chances. That's both Johnny Kenny and Balak Wisher. Unbelievable. James Forrest thinking, Balak Wisher should be dishwasher. Should be that. I'm loving the way that the live's going today. Thank you to everyone that is on the live this afternoon. There's been over 4,000 people on the live, which is good. Thank you to everyone that's on the live, supporting the channel. It's great. 863 currently on the live, but there's been 4,000 on it. There's no lost love here for Balak Wisher. Nope, there is not that. Celtic going forward again. James Forrest. Everything seems to be going through James Forrest. Callum with the ball. Calmack. Dane Murray. Back to Calmack. Calmack tries to flick over to get to James Forrest of all people. Celtic passing the ball. They're giving James Forrest far too much space, but Celtic aren't just coping and making use of it. They are playing very narrow on the pitch. Auchinleck Talbot. I'll give them their dues. They've set up really well, and the manager has got them to play the pitch as narrow as possible. Allow Celtic to get down the wings, because ultimately Celtic are just, it's the middle part of the goal that Celtic have trouble with. Anyway, it's your part. It's definitely not that. Baz, look out for Bally shot. He's had one. It was woeful. Is he going to take another one? Balak Wisher just got shoulder charged there. Come on, Celtic. Unbelievable. Welsh out wide. James Forrest. It's not James Forrest. Donovan puts the ball way over. Can I take my prediction back of 3-1? And can I get more of this stuff? It's not. I've not got any left. It's not I hate drinking it warm and I've no ice. Auchinleck Talbot with. They've got an Adidas strip. How on earth are Auchinleck Talbot sponsored by Adidas? That has to be fake, surely. No, there's no wine tonight. I've not been drinking. That's the first drink I've had all weekend, maybe. Anyway, Celtic going forward. Big Dane Murray to Welsh. Every single player in the Auchinleck Talbot. James Forrest, ball in, doesn't get it to Balak Wisher, who's in the box. Jesus, come on. Give it to me, I'll drink it warm. Yeah, I feel sorry for the folk that paid to see this tripe. Tripe stew's good in Spain. Chaos. James Forrest come forward. Oh, the ball just about scunned the camera guy. Gee, Irishman and Portos just had to dive to the other side, because have you ever had to do that, mate? Has the ball ever been coming at you at the camera, or are you the camera that's always high up in the stadium? Or are you ever pitch side camera and the ball scudded you off the face? Here comes Celtic again with James Forrest. Cuts inside. McGregor. Back to the defenders. Back to McGregor. Auchinleck Talbot got every single person near enough in their box, trying to push up, create a line to get Celtic players offside. Come on, Celtic. Auchinleck Talbot just holding their positions. Hold like a Braveheart scene. As Celtic just sit there and pass it from side to side. There's a ball chipped out to Balak Wisher. Can Balak Wisher take on his player? No. Oh, Jesus. God. Can Ballock take on his player from a non-league club? No. Unbelievable. John, the truck driving legends in the house. Celtic just coming forward. I'll get to the super chat in a minute. John puts it out. Come on, Luke McCowan, we'll do something. Oh, that's a good pass in. But there's nobody there for Celtic. Nobody going to the back post for Celtic, and it's going out. John, the truck driver legend, says it looks like we're going to. It looks like we're going to be like when we played Whitehall Welfare. But we were playing. We won't score 3-0. When the hell did we play Whitehall Welfare? God, you're showing your age there. Celtic. Half an hour, virtually nothing. Yeah, this is very, 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 very true. 30 minutes and still 0-0. Could there be a shock on the card tonight for Celtic? Fuck, don't do this to me. Oh. Martin O'Neill looking concerned at the side of the pitch. Absolutely concerned at the side of the pitch. Auchinleck, that was a pull. Come on, Celtic, you're giving away fucking free kicks here. Who pulled the shirt? It's a junior football team you're playing. What are you doing? What are you... Who was that? It was Colby Donovan. Donovan, what are you doing, son? Auchinleck Talbot with the free kick. Come on. Oof. Back post. What comes in? Oh no! Oh my God! It goes by. What the fuck? Jesus God. I thought that was going in. Oh, Jesus God. What the hell? It's a corner to Auchinleck Talbot. Oh man. Can Auchinleck Talbot do the unthinkable and score first at Kilmarnock's Grund? Corner in. Keeper punches it away. Falls back in. Comes off one of their own players. I think I just heard thunder outside. Oh, ball over the top for Auchinleck. I'm actually starting to think about rooting for Auchinleck Talbot. It is that bad. It is that bad. I'm actually considering, like, should we just all start rooting for Auchinleck Talbot just for the banter? Celtic going forward again. Jesus. Oh, well, I thought that was going in, honestly. Colby Donovan with the ball. Ballock Wisher's telling him to come forward. Ballock Wisher's not making room for himself. Auchinleck Talbot have every single player in the box, making it difficult for Celtic to do anything. 4 players around Tony Ralston. Ralston still gets the ball in though, not to a Celtic player. Ball goes back out. Dane Murray with the ball to Liam, to Stephen Welsh. He looks like Liam Scales from this angle. Welsh, whoa, Jamesy Forrest, come on Jamesy, get it in, go on son. Should they say son? Old man. Jamesy Forrest just give the ball away. What's happening, Celtic? And where is the comment section gone? Oops, I just press that. Comments, there we go, get the comments back up. Goal! Celtic! Johnny Kenny scores for Celtic. Get it in there. 1-0 to Celtic. Johnny Kenny scores. Hey, get it up, yes. You're fucking shite. What a shitey home support. What a shitey home support. We shouldn't be celebrating. We're more mocking the fact that Celtic are woeful. Got to say, Johnny Kenny, he slips in right in front of the goalkeeper there. Told you Johnny Kenny would score. There's a bit of a relief just came up in Chilpill's face. Oh, yes. Unbelievable. That's it. We don't need another striker, lads. We've got Prince Kenny. Don't say that. Isn't it Prince Kenny? But anyway, Johnny Kenny has scored. Johnny Kenny's not celebrating until VAR is over. There's a long kick out from Auchinleck Talbot. That is a throw in to Auchinleck Talbot. We can all relax now. We can all relax. Jesus God, that took time, didn't it? God, unbelievable. 1-0 to Celtic. Thank goodness. More than anything, it's a case of relief. Relief goes around Celtic for the fact that we managed to put that one in the back of the net. We're shite, and we know we are. 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 As the ball comes out from the back from Stephen Welsh, who does look like Liam Skills from this angle, but I've said that before. Anyway, come on, Celtic, can they get a second before half time? Closing down on the ball. Long range effort goes over the bar by Luke McCowan. And then when you look at the total shots, you can see the stats up here. Total shots are 6 from Celtic, none inside the box. I've had 1 goal from 1 shot, and the possession has been Celtic 80%. The Auchinleck Talbot goalkeeper has made 1 save. 1 save. But the scoreline is, from the Auchinleck Talbot perspective, very respectable. And that's all that they'll be worried about. Anyway, what's your bet? Lennon will be even more bleary-eyed at half-time. Lennon will be pissed. What's Nicholson wearing a nappy? I've no idea. I've not even seen Nicholson on the telly yet. Celtic going forward again. Colby Donovan. I think out of the 2 younger players, Donovan and here comes James Forrest down the wing. They're not closing down James Forrest at all. James Forrest gets his ball in. Come on, Celtic. Oh, Luke McCown's just too small for that header. Yeah, Dane Murray and Colby Donovan, I'm going to say, are the 2 bright sparks out tonight's game. Balikwisha hasn't lived up to anything. And Johnny Kenny's just been Johnny Kenny, but he has managed to get a goal. Callum McGregor with the ball out wide. James Forrest is getting so much space, but he's really on the wrong side, isn't he? Auchinleck Talbot camped in their own box again. Every single player right on the line for Auchinleck Talbot, making it very difficult for Celtic, because we are shite and we know. Oh, here comes Welsh. Welsh, does he do the diagonal ball? No, he goes back to Tony Ralston. Tony Ralston, he does the diagonal ball out to James Forrest. James, Jesus Christ, Ralston, you're about taking Forrest's head after that. It was Colby Donovan, actually. He bulleted it that hard. You seen Colby Donovan's head flick backwards with the power of it. King Kenny of Talbot. Jesus, King Kenny of Talbot. Somebody's been drinking. This is the problem when you do Sunday games at this time of night. Everyone's half pashed. Celtic, again, Welsh, out wide, James Forrest. James Forrest cuts in. That's a bit of pull of the shirt, James Forrest. Come on, Kenny. Come on, give it back to James Forrest. You fucking bird. What's Johnny Kenny thinking? Why did he just pass it off? Shot, save, goalkeeper. Auchinleck Talbot goalkeeper saves it as Colby Donovan. What is Johnny Kenny doing at that build up there? The ball comes in for James Forrest. James Forrest gives it to Johnny Kenny, expecting the reverse pass. And Johnny Kenny just turns the other way. Honestly. Jesus. I want the Bazman dance when Yang comes on and scores. Oh, Jesus. Unbelievable. I'm sober as a judge. So am I, really. I've only had 1 drink. Anyway, diagonal ball central. James Forrest. He's never catching that. Jesus, you have to be pissed to watch this shite. We're shite. Every now we are. We're shite. Every now. All the shouts for Bernardo to be in the team. He's been honking. He's not done much this time, has it? This half. Yeah, you better. The fish is better than the haddock. The fish is better than the haddock. Oh, what's Kenny doing? Being shy. Kenny scored. Right, if you look up there, there is a little round ball against the goal scorer, Johnny Kenny, on the screen up there. So you see that? And it tells you that Johnny Kenny has scored. He's been rubbish. But, oh, come on, Baz, we're playing the goalie. What's that? I missed that. A team that Bells Hill beat 3-0. Oh, God. There was that. The supporters bus Bells Hill beat 3-0. Because the supporters bus, I believe, could have beat this team 3-0. Ballock Wishaw, not doing too much. Auchinleck Talbot have a throw in. Goes back to the halfway line. Johnny Kenny putting pressure on Auchinleck Talbot. Defenders. Diagonal ball. Can Auchinleck Talbot get anything from this here? Oh, Celtic are just too good. Passing's too slick. Showing their style. Auchinleck Talbot are not giving up the fight. Go on, Auchinleck Talbot. I'm up for the minnows in this one. Fucking. I'm wanting Talbot to score just for the banter. That's it. That's it. Come on. Auchinleck Talbot, I tell you, it looks as if they might have moved players about. Oh, that's some good passage of play, but the Auchinleck Talbot lets the ball go out. Ballock Wisher's just giving the ball to Colby Donovan to throw in. Yep, we're definitely getting thunder. That's all I need. Callum McGregor with the ball. Can Celtic make it 2 before half time? Has Martin O'Neill told the players that some of them will come off at half time if they're 3 or 4-0 up? And the players have went, bugger that, I'm wanting 90 minutes, gaffer. Stephen Welsh shouting at the Celtic players that James Forrest is sitting all on his lonesome. Callum McGregor's just told Celtic player to hit it back to the keeper. Jesus. Oh. It was lightning at 6 a.m. Was there lightning at 6 a.m? I wasn't up at that time. I was well sleeping at that time. Oh my God, Auchinleck Talbot just broke away. Go on, Auchinleck Talbot. Can they do anything? Not Celtic are getting back in numbers. Auchinleck Talbot are still breaking forward. Oh, Callum McGregor shows his style as captain. Oh. Did Talbot bring the buses from the local Orange Lodges? Maybe. Spuke Evans has already sacrificed his teeth and 2 goats for a Talbot win. Oh my days. Callum McGregor with the ball. Auchinleck Talbot are I tell you one thing, they're a well organised team. For a team from away down the divisions, well organised. Oh, nearly an own goal from Auchinleck Talbot as the keeper manages to save it. Johnny Kenny would have claimed that as his own. Did it come off of Johnny Kenny? Was it a Johnny Kenny header? Oh no, it would have been an own goal if that had went in. Come on, Celtic. Can't be relying on own goals. How embarrassing having to rely on own goals and penalties and such like against a team away down the divisions. Oh man. 42 minutes and it is Auchinleck Talbot 0. I tell you one thing. Ballock Wisher. Who scouted Ballock Wisher? Who really scouted? Delboy says, go on Auchinleck Talbot, calm down, Baz. Do you know what? It's just a laugh, mate. Don't take it too serious. I'm just trying to put some excitement into the fact that Celtic are woeful. They couldn't even get a ball to Ballock Wisher there. Bologna will not be shaking their boots because, let's face it, none of these players that are, well, apart from Callum McGregor, not one of these players will start against Bologna. And by the way, Bologna got beat this weekend, I believe. So the scout was Mr. Magoo. I think it was. Balak Wishar's a great player. Oh, Stevie Muster must have signed Balak Wishar. James Forrest. Back to Calmac. Auchinleck Talbot players not taking any chances and getting back into their defensive positions. 43 minutes on the clock. Colby Donovan. Started brightly, Colby Donovan, but it's kind of fallen away at this part of the game. Dane Murray has been as good as you would expect Dane Murray to be at this level, as has Stephen Welsh. Two centre backs. Oh, come on, James Forrest. What the hell was that? Was James Forrest must have thought that Wilfred Nancy was on the sideline. That was a bad mistake with James Forrest. Throw in from Auchinleck Talbot. Come on, Auchinleck. Put up a fight. Because Celtic are shite. Celtic going forward. God. Celtic coming forward again. Can they get another one in before half time? It's looking unlikely. This sums up the quality of our squad. Pish poor. Yes, it does that. Luke McCown hasn't done enough for me. Tony Ralston should be ruling this game. It's, there's the thunder again. Coming forward was Stephen Welsh, just about to blow the whistle for half time. Celtic, come on. Callum McGregor with the ball. Get in there, Celtic. James Forrest, one last chance. Out wide, cross in. Luke McCown fumbles the ball. It's just not happening, is it? Celtic just do not have any ability. James Forrest. No, it's not James Forrest. Balak Wisha is offside. God almighty, man. Jesus. And that is half time. Thank goodness Celtic do go in 1-0 up at half time. There is a super chat come in from John, the truck driving legend, and he says, it must have been Tintin or the Pink Panther that scouted Balak Rotten. 4.5 million for him. Can we swap him and Welsh for the Motherwell player? That's a good shout. Maybe we can get rid of Balak Wisha and out the window. You've got to say, from a Auchinleck Talbot point of view, from the point of view of the Minnows, it's a fantastic result for them so far. I mean, Celtic have had a number of chances. They've had 8 shots in total. They've had 2 shots on goal. They've only got 1 in. 8 shots against a team like this. Listen, they're very well organised. Let's not be disrespectful to Auchinleck Talbot. They have been well organised. They've sat really narrow on the pitch. They've allowed James Forrest all the time of day to get down that wing. When James Forrest gets anywhere near it, they put a player on him. They try to get 2 on him, but he gets the cross in. There's a number of players that should have scored, but didn't. Balak Wisha puts one over when it looked easier to score. Luke McCown should have scored. He puts one over the bar as well. And then you talk about the enigma of a striker who did eventually score. Yes, Johnny Kenny did score, but it was after a number of chances not only went missing from Johnny Kenny, but the passing, the ability to do a reverse pass to James Forrest. That's what really hits Johnny Kenny's game. Ball possession, Celtic have had 77%. Corner kicks, Celtic have had 3 fouls. There have been 4 fouls for Celtic. And it is only the 1-0. Do you give pass marks to anyone? At the beginning of the game, Megan Diamond's just coming in. No pass marks for anyone at half time. I think when you look at the players that were kind of shining in the first 10 minutes, I'm going to say that young Donovan was definitely. Let me just check this on the big screen. That's fine. Even though that Welsh, they've got the teams all set up wrong on that, but never mind. Donovan, I thought that the first 10 minutes of the game, I thought that Donovan was okay. He's a player that needs a little bit of game time. He's a young player that just doesn't get any game time at all. Forrest has played okay, but even James Forrest has had the odd pass or the odd. He's playing on the wrong side for me, James Forrest, anyway. So, thank goodness it is 1-0. Let's jump into the comment section and see what you are saying in the comments to that this afternoon. Don't get me started. The blind. Where is that one? I've missed it. Where did it go? It jumped away up the thing. We are finding the level we are sunk to with this mob. Yeah, we have that. Don't get me started. It's missed again. On the blind African American piano players. Agreed. There's nobody from Celtic has really bossed the game, have they? There's no one that's dominated the game for Celtic. Luke McCowan has been a massive letdown for me. Luke McCowan should be doing a lot better, especially with a team like this. Donovan got caught outside a few times. Yep, he did that. If Talbot wins, I'm snacking your leg off. No need for that. Welsh was good, but pushing forward, made one slip up. I mean, you've got to say that Welsh and Murray are two players that look as if they've played together for a while in the centre of the defence. At this level, you should be looking at them to be playing that. They're doing their job. They're doing exactly what they should be. And that's the only pass marks that Dane Murray and Stephen Welsh get. They're not overexerting themselves. They're not pushing their ball. They're doing a solid defensive job. They've never been tested. Let's be honest. I mean, you wouldn't expect them to get tested this much. Forrest crossings have been woeful. They have. He's been good at points, but McCowan is never a winger. No, he's not. Talbot knocked back Balak Pisha on loan. That wouldn't surprise me. Get with the thread, you're too busy watching the B team. Yeah. Murray will never make it for us. How can you tell for this game that Murray will never make it for us? That's a bit. He'll always be. You need backup defenders. There's no point. This is where Celtic fans get it so wrong. When players come in and they're not first team players, you want them to get a little bit of game time. You want to get them a little bit of experience in playing first team football. The pressure of playing under the big fan base and the determination that's needed to succeed at that point. But as fans, there's a lot of people are saying, no, he's not worth it. Players aren't worth it. Let's hear what Neil Lennon has to say. Let's just turn this up and see what Neil Lennon has to say.
Would want, and not getting the ball wide enough quickly and directly into the strikers, and Auchinleck's shape has been great.
I better turn that down because there is music getting played, and we will get a strike for the music getting played at Kilmarnock's ground. Apologies about that. I'd love to hear what they were saying, but they're looking at some of the earlier points of the game where Balak Wisha puts it over the bar. Balak Wisha should have buried that one in the back of the net. It was harder to miss that than actually. I have no idea how he managed to miss that. He's not doing himself any favours, Balak Wisha, that's for sure. Danny Cassidy's done a super chat. Thank you for that, Danny. He's as slow as hell, Murray, like scales and trusty, nervous as passing the ball. How many games has Murray played this season? You can't go on slating players when they only get one opportunity a season to come in and show what they're made of, and they're not getting to play week in, week out. Of course, a game like this is going to be hard when you've not had a first team game. The issue that we've got at Celtic is there's no reserve football, so there's no reserve league. If you're playing reserve league football, at least you're getting some game time. We've got a team where you've got Balikwisha, you've got Bernardo, you've got Donovan, you've got, well, Welsh is getting game time, and you've got then young Murray. Right, so there's a number of players that are not getting any game time at all this season. It's very difficult for them to come in and be up to speed. So I don't think that, whilst they may not be up to speed of the first team players, let's not criticise them for coming in and trying to do a job when they're not really getting the chance to play football on a regular basis. I think it is a bit unfair on some of the players, and especially since Celtic went out and said, look at all the youth players. But it was hard to watch. Let's not muck about it. It was fucking absolutely woeful at points. How many board signings have we got? No idea. People don't show the big picture. Balikwisha. Let's talk about Balikwisha. Balikwisha was bought from the Looky man on a Tenerife beach. That's bad. Bernardo Balikwisha do not deserve to be playing. I think we've ruined Paulo Bernardo. We have completely ruined Paulo Bernardo as a player. Paulo Bernardo was a fantastic substitute to come on. When he was here on loan at Celtic, he was a fantastic player to bring on. Full of energy, done things, created goals. He's another player that's sitting on the sidelines that is no longer playing for his national team at under whatever level, under 23 level, and he's not getting game time. Celtic are consistently killing the careers of players, and it is the way it is. They train every day, passing not difficult. They train every few days, so should be used to passing the ball. Difficult, or football players. Yeah, this is true, but it's totally different on when you're playing a live game. Calmack and Welsh have to be our best players. Welsh hasn't been pressurised. Celtic have not been pressurised at the back. You cannot say that Welsh has been a good player, because Welsh is the type of player you put him under pressure and you never know. We might lose a goal. Who's the bird that Lenny's talking to? No idea. Murray has blown out every chance he got. Rodgers ruined Bernardo by refusing to drop his signing Engels. Interesting comment. Bernardo was great under Ange. Brendan wasted him. Exactly. But I do think I've totally forgot to press pause on the game time. The clock was still counting and nobody pointed that out. See, this is what you've got to do when you're doing it all yourself. But anyway, can she play up front? Well, here's hoping. Big Murray was where's that one? Celtic board has moulded this. Celtic are terrible to deal with. And B, yes, that's the best comment ever, mate. Once again, you come up with comments that actually hit the button. Celtic board has moulded this impression that Celtic are A, terrible to deal with, and B, a place for players to die. Skills-wise, it's embarrassing. That is the comment of the day, mate. Once again, you always come out with fantastic comments on the channel. Thank you for all your input. But that, you've hit it on the head. Completely hit it on the head, and I've saved that one so that I can bring it up later on. Get the fucking stew on. This is going on all night. Let's hope not. Do we need a striker and a number 10? Other players? Of course we need a striker and number 10. Celtic have a strong bench. We'll score 2 or 3 goals. I mean, we're giving these players stick. Someone said during the game that these players, Bologna will be looking at this game and going, nothing to worry about here. Bologna dropped points this weekend, I believe, in their league, or they lost a game this weekend. Bologna will know, looking at the squad and looking at the team, that Celtic only had one player. There's only one player that starts this game today that will start against Bologna. And for me, that's good by Martin O'Neill. Welsh is rubbish. Sell it to Motherwell. Welsh's distribution has been good. Oh, the Celtic squad, worst in our history. Yes, it is. I totally agree with that. It is the worst squad that we've had in such a long time, but there's nothing that we can do it. This game should give serious concerns for a team that requires upgrading. Danny Cassie says, well, I'm going to say that I know that we should punt him in the middle of the park. I'd rather keep him as well. There we go. Interesting that Hearts have poker player guided the show. Martin O'Neill or not, personnel shouldn't matter. This is a junior team. I've seen Celtic win not convincingly against Arbroath. I can remember when Celtic drew against Arbroath and Arbroath took it back to their ground. It's the cup. Celtic use the cup as all big teams do. I think that if this was any other year, I think that the fans would know that this isn't the first team. You would know that you were putting out players that are never getting a game week in, week out. And that's the reality of the situation. And I'm just trying to be a bit honest about the players that are playing today are not the best. But that's the same reason that they don't play week in and week out. But you've got to give them their opportunity. You know, they've got to get that opportunity. Hence the reason that, yeah, mate, I've had that feeling for a couple of months. But we don't have the fight that we had off the park that we had in the 90s. We need Nancy back. If only Bologna haven't been playing well recently, I think Celtic would take something from the game through. I think Celtic may get something through the game. The players are coming back onto the pitch. Auchinleck Talbot coming out with that little Kilmarnock, no subs on by Celtic. There's no need to bring any subs on. Do you know, you want to give the players as much rest as they can. What's that? I'll do it once the game starts. Oh, don't do that. I'm trying to see when the game starts. Celtic are about to kick off. 80-81 for Auchinleck to score no goals. I'd stick a bet on that. Can we sell Welsh now? He's not. He's now played the cup game. Well, the game has kicked off, and I haven't done that. 7. We're on the same time. Celtic going forward. Passion down with rain. Let me just get back to WhatsApp. Got a message there. £10. That's a good return, by the way. That is a good return. I hope that comes in for you. I don't know why it's typing when I'm texting. Just give me 2 seconds. Can you get me a drink? Cheers. Right, we're just waiting to see if Celtic can do anything in this half. Firing into the net where the Celtic fans are behind them. Celtic fans are behind them. The board use Welsh as a part of the deal for the Motherwell striker. I hope so. I hope that's what they're thinking. Cross comes in. Goes out. What? Oh, there's the referee. What's he making a decision for? James Forrest took a sore one. Skint knees. Oh. It's not the pitch you want to be sliding about on it, is it? Free kick to Celtic. Can Celtic score? Luke McCowan taking this one. Chipped in. Oh, how can you head over the bar for that distance? Thank you. My throat's killing me. Cheers. Drambuie. Just a wee cheeky one before the game started. Aye. Johnny Kenny again. Honestly, Johnny Kenny, he needs to start. That's the wrong screen. I need to put it on this screen. There we go. That's the right screen. Yeah, you've got to score that. I don't know how you can. Good defensive header. How many chances does Kenny get one in a game? Johnny Kenny's not the answer for Celtic. We all know this. There's no point in continuing to slate the player. I mean, we completely slated a Celtic player that scored 29 goals, and we chased him out of Celtic Park, and Adam Ida. Do you know well, here's a ball coming in from Auchinleck Talbot and hit away by Celtic. Throw in from Auchinleck Talbot. Get big shit you mad on. Celtic going forward with Balak Wishaw. I'd really like to know. I'd really like to know who scouted Yamada. Johnny Kenny, sorry. Is Yamada about to come on? No. Celtic going down the wing. In the box. Oh, Callum McGregor just doesn't get the ball to Paulo Bernardo. Kenny's chances this season, a lot harder to miss than score. This is very true. Decent striker, we all know this. You know, I'm not going to defend Johnny Kenny, but he was never meant to be a number one striker. Come on, Balak Wishaw, you've got to win that. Tell you, Auchinleck Talbot are up for the fight. That's why Brendan Rodgers said that Johnny Kenny was going to go out on loan this season. Don't know. He was meant to go out on loan this season. And that's the only defence I've got for Johnny Kenny. Luke McCowan coming down the wing. What the hell was that, Luke McCowan? Fucking... Honest to God, man. Luke McCowan really needs a talking to, like. He's another player we've made worse. Because he had all the technical ability in the world when he was at Dundee. Auchinleck Talbot trying to get out for the box. They're out. They're trying to get forward. James Forrest steals the ball. James Forrest cuts inside. 2 players on him. Oh, cuts out. There's nobody on the wing that James Forrest can give the ball to. James Forrest shoots and it's past. Shot on goal from James Forrest and it goes past the post. James Forrest turning back the years there. Oh, total. I tell you one thing. James Forrest has still got it. I mean, I know it's only Auchinleck Talbot, but don't know, he can still play football. Kilmarnock in the rain. 1-0 to Celtic. There's only 1-0 to Celtic. Oh, McCown's garbage, yes. I'm not even listening to the songbook at the Celtic Park tonight. go. Some of the crowd noise from the game. Yeah, I'll just turn that down before they start commentating. They get demonetised. Celtic with the ball. Welsh. McCowan. Back to Welsh. McCowan's never a winger. Never on a month of Sundays. James Forrest, the only player that looks professional out there. He definitely is for Celtic. James Forrest will still be playing with Celtic in 5 years' time. Terrible ball in from Tony Ralston. Terrible ball in for Ralston. James Forrest gets past his man. Goalkeeper saves it. Punches it out. Tony Ralston, diagonal ball. Can Celtic keep it in? We do. Luke McCowan. Paulo, no it's not, it's Colby Donovan. Ralston, take a shot for distance, trying to walk it into the back of the net. Calmack takes the shot, he listened, Calmack taking the shot, and it flies over. Flies over the bar. Oh dear. I'll tell you one thing, James Forrest is the only... I mean, the keeper did well there to punch that out. There was no need for him to punch it out. Their keeper could have saved that there, to be honest. I don't get it why keeper is punch the ball when there's nobody around them. Auchinleck Talbot are in the Celtic half. Oh, and they're coming forward. Oh, and there's a shot. Sinisalo, easy save. Easy save for Sinisalo. Callum McGregor has the ball. Auchinleck Talbot are still playing their 4-3-3 football. They're still got 3 players pushing up on Celtic. Sinisalo has the ball. Celtic are taking far too long. Why, oh why, oh why are we taking so long when the team are retreating? We're allowing them to get back into their defensive positions and not taking... Could you imagine Martin O'Neill's team first time round playing like this? James Forrest. Oh, what a player. Go on, James. Oh, Luke McCowan mucks it up. Luke McCowan gets it. And Luke McCowan passes it all the way back to Callum McGregor. Murray with the ball. Ralston gives it back to Murray. James Forrest back to Murray. Murray's like, fucking take the ball and run forward, you... Come on. Forrest definitely been man of the match so far for Celtic. Callum McGregor. Dane Murray. Ralston. James Forrest. James Forrest cuts inside again. He's on his right side this time. Oh, James Forrest has finally swapped sides and he's playing better football so he could turn and attack the goal. Luke McCowan. Tell you one thing. If someone's meant to be playing as a second striker, they're not... Come on, Ralston, get the ball in. Oh, Ralston slips. James Forrest with the ball. Come on, Jamesy. Johnny Kenny. Why didn't you give it back to James Forrest? There's a couple of times that Johnny Kenny's done that. The easy ball is to tap it. James Forrest is making the run. Just little side ball to James Forrest. Unbelievable. Johnny Kenny, he is not the answer for Celtic. Balak Wisher running forward. Can Balak Wisher take on a player? No, he kicks it that far forward. Can Luke McCowan get it? Luke McCowan, what the hell was that? Celtic do get the corner. Luke McCowan takes it quick. Donovan! Oh, good defensive block by Auchinleck Talbot as the keeper goes diving. Auchinleck Talbot. Complete defensive mode in their box. James Forrest. Oh, so for corner. Corner to Celtic. It is a corner to Celtic. Most of our players wouldn't get into the Talbot side. Here comes Paulo Bernardo. Corner. Comes in. Back post. 3 players on the line for Auchinleck Talbot, including the goalkeeper. That's defending for your lives. That's not wanting a cricket score against you. Who's the junior team here? I think it's the team in 5-6, nothing my arse. Yeah, this is true. Oh, way past from Stephen Welsh. Stephen Welsh hits a ball way past. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I hope we get Stenhouse Muir or Elgin City in the next round. Just to make it interesting for Celtic. Oh, unbelievable. And it's been a good live tonight. Let me just check this. Auchinleck Talbot. There are Celtic players warming up. 4 Celtic players. Rio Hatate is warming up. Celtic. It's a bit of ping pong going on there. Balak Wisher's not done anything in this game. Right, come on, Ralston. Get a diagonal ball. Jamesy Forrest with the ball. Jamesy Forrest shoots. Goal. He goes inside. There's nobody there for Celtic. James Forrest is saying he wants the striker to make the run, and no one is there for Celtic. Celtic got the ball back. Quick corner. Came to nothing. Side to side. Come on, Welsh. Where's the ball? Set your feet, son. Callum McGregor. Talbot have everyone inside their box or just outside their box again, making it very difficult for Celtic to do anything. Come on, Celtic. This side-to-side stuff is not any good. Don't... See, here we go again. It's Brendan Ball. We've resorted to Brendan Ball. When things get... This is years of Brendan Rodgers killing these players. We need a clear out. We need players that do not play and have never played Brendan Ball. As James Forrest gets the ball in the wing, it's a corner to Celtic. We need players that have never played Brendan Ball before, because these players seem to revert back into it. Corner. Paulo Bernardo with the corner. Can we make the corner count? The only goal of the game's come from Johnny Kenny so far. Corner comes in. Auchinleck Talbot head it back out. Paulo Bernardo gets the ball back. James Forrest on the edge of the box. James Forrest kicks it the other side. Chip comes in. What the heck was that? Colby Donovan, to be fair, isn't a prolific goal scorer. And that's a couple of headers that he's had the opportunity, but yeah. Square heads this Celtic team. 100% spot on Baz. He's poisoned them with his minging style. He has. Definitely has. We seem to revert back into it. And the worst player for it is Callum McGregor. You know, I usually try and stick up for Callum McGregor, but he's one of the worst players. Brendan Rodgers has infiltrated. Celtic are making a change. Tenecti is coming on. Tenecti. Does that mean Balak Wisher's coming off? No, James Forrest. Wow. James Forrest has been our best player. Does look a bit knackered. Wow. The Judas Rodgers. Yeah, I mean, Rodgers completely infiltrated Calmac. And, you know, I just think he's fucking made him a worse player. It is still only 1-0. Let's hope that it does not go to extra time. I've no idea why he took Forrest off. Martin leave Balak Wishaw on to prove a point. Yeah, I think so. Auchinleck Talbot coming forward. Is that a corner to Auchinleck Talbot, or is it out wide? It's out wide. Rogers sucked the life out of the squad. I think there's a lot of people who agree with that, mate. Celtic going forward. Oh, there's a good ball. Can Johnny Kenny... Come on, Johnny Kenny, you're a striker! There's a goal! Johnny Kenny makes it 2 for Celtic. Come on! Get in there. Johnny Kenny scores. Is it offside? What? Oh, fuck off. Yeah, there's no offside. Jesus. Come on. Jeez. Here we go. A 10-minute wait on VAR. Honestly. Anything to slow the game down. Anything to slow the game down. Honest to God. Still haven't made the decision on VAR. Shit, I told you he wasn't offside. Oh, for fuck's sake, his head. Because he went like that with his head. Unbelievable. Still 1-0 Celtic. There we go. Johnny Kenny didn't score. His confidence, all the good in the world. Yeah, all the good. It's brilliant for Johnny Kenny. VAR has ruined football. It definitely has ruined football. Tenecti, cross in. Oh, another one goes right past for Celtic. Kalmak with the ball. Tenecti. Can he take on a player? No, he gives the ball back to Welsh. Murray to Welsh. Well inside. Every single player are almost right on the box. Oh, Balak Wishaw, come on, son. Honestly. Celtic showing their dominance. Absolutely showing their dominance here. As you would expect against Auchinleck Talbot. Tenecti needs to take on players. Tenecti really needs to take on players. Johnny Kenny gets another shot, goes out for a corner. Could that goal that was ruled offside give Johnny Kenny the wee spark that he needs? Balak Wishaw, come on. Celtic with the corner. 1-0 in the cup, 66 minutes. Liam Scales is coming on, as is Benji Nigrin. Oh, Balak Wishaw's coming off. Balak Wishaw. Balak Wishaw's coming off for Celtic. To be fair, he's done absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let me just see that. There we go. You have your wish. Who is the better player? Who's the better player? Penny or Balak Wisher? This'll get us. This'll set a cat amongst the pigeons. Who's the better player? Johnny Kenny or Balak Wisher? 31 votes, 56 votes straight off. Let's see how far we can take this one this afternoon. Ay, ay, ay. I'm loving the views right now. 11,101. Right, Celtic. Come on. It is only 1-0. 68 minutes to go. Martin O'Neill has brought on the big guns. It's both pish, no voting. Both shite. Benji Negrin. Johnny Kenny puts a little bit of pressure on the keeper. Keeper gets it up the park. I think that's the first time in this half almost that Talbot have been in this half. Talbot player getting a talking to. Paulo Bernardo. Oh, header away by Auchinleck Talbot. I'll tell you one thing. Auchinleck Talbot are fighting for their life here. Completely fighting for their life. Oh! We only need 4 subscribers. 4 subscribers. If you know, you know. We only need 4. What did I just close there? Shit, I just closed. Shit, I just closed OBS. Why the hell did I close that? Shit. There, it's back up. See the telly again. Zombies incoming. Zombies coming in. Keep an eye on the chat then, Shellpill. That's what you're there for. Thank you. It's watching paint dry. It is watching paint dry. 70 minutes into the game. I am just going to get back to the yeah, there must be a lot of zombies because we've just jumped up an incredible amount of subscribers. 173 votes. Who's the better player? Johnny Kenny or Balak Wisher? Celtic with the ball. 1-0 only. Some of the big guns have come on for Celtic. Tenecti going down the wing. Cuts inside. Terrible ball from Tenecti. Don't know who he was trying to get to. Auchinleck Talbot fighting for their lives to get the ball back. Got the ball. Scales gives away a foul. Scales gives away a foul in the Auchinleck Talbot end. No defender has given away a foul in the opposing half this game from Celtic. On comes Scales and says, "Hold my pint. I'll show you how to do it." We want a draw, so it can go to extra time. I'm not wanting a draw. I'm going to be on here at yawn time in it if we get a draw. We are utter pish. Yes, we are. We are shite and we know we are. We are shite and we know we are. But anyway. Come on, Celtic. 1-0 against Auchinleck Talbot. Oh, I can't make it up. Callum with the ball. Auchinleck Talbot being camped in on their half. Big guns, water pistols more like. Yep, Tenecti. Can he take on a player? Yes, he does. Can he get a decent cross in? No, he can't. There's a corner to Celtic, though. It is a corner to Celtic. Don't even bother going to Bologna. I know a lot of folk there. There's a good block and tackle, to be fair. Celtic with another short corner. Kalmak. And Tenecte's just not making the runs. Come on, Tenecte, be a fucking player here. You know, Paulo Bernardo tells you to go into a position and you just stand still. Ball coming in. Nope. Callum with the ball. Every single player in the box. Tenecte comes in. Jesus. Oh, Celtic not creating much here. The second string for Celtic are just not creating much. Dane Murray coming forward for Celtic. Tony Ralston out to Paulo Bernardo. What the hell was that? It was McCowan again. I would take Luke McCowan off. Luke McCowan is unbelievable today. He's been woeful. Honestly, Luke McCowan is absolutely woeful. Yeah, but Scott, there's been a lot of zombies have subscribed, so they'll unsubscribe. So I'm not taking it for given that we're only 4 subscribers away. In reality, we're probably about 15, because you'll get them unsubscribing when the game's finished. But I do need to go on actually, get everything ready for the Scottish Cup tie 5th round draw live. I am doing the Scottish Cup draw live after this game. And I will get that, copy that, and I'll put it in the chat so you can all go straight over to that. And then pin that in the top of the comments. Stephen Johnson's in the house. Let's get back onto the main screen. I mean, fair play to Auchinleck Talbot. They have, here comes Celtic. Come on, Tenecte, you need to do something here. Scales. Tenecte cuts inside again, gives it to Benji Negrin, who gives it back to Colby Donovan, who gives it back to Liam Scales, who gives it to Callum McGregor, who gives it to Scales. Scales with a chip over Johnny Kennedy, just puts it wide. No, it wasn't, it was Tony Ralston. Tony Ralston just puts it header wide. What a run for Tony Ralston, just wide, honestly. Unlucky, son. That'd have been a goal and a half if Tony Ralston had put that in the back of the net. We had done a poll vote. It's had 271 votes, 272, 273. Who's the better player, Johnny Kenny or Balak Wishaw? Celtic trying to come forward again. Oh, Auchinleck Talbot got a break of the ball here. Oh, come on. Celtic slowing it down again. Why does Celtic keep slowing it down like that? Tenecte going forwards. Can't beat his man. Unbelievable that Tenecte cannot beat a player at this level. Auchinleck Talbot going forward here. Taking on 2 Celtic players. Gets the cross in. Oh, back post. Oh, my God. Oh, unlucky Auchinleck Talbot, because I'll tell you one thing, if that player had a bit of pace on him, that was a goal for Auchinleck Talbot. No, it was too wide, too high and too wide. Jesus. Celtic too slow and going forward once again. Celtic just taking it at walking pace. Luke McCowan with the ball comes inside. Luke McCowan going forward. Luke McCowan. Benji! Oh, keeper saves it. Keeper makes a great save for Benji Nigrin. Tenecti. Great save by the keeper there. Oh, can Celtic get the ball in again? No, and it looks like it might be out. That was a cracking save by the Auchinleck Talbot keeper. Has to be said. And it was a great shot by Benji on the turn. Oof. Unlucky for Benji Nigrin. And the goalkeepers went down. No, it's not. It's one of the players that went down. There's a substitution for Auchinleck Talbot. The player has went off. Behind the goals. Auchinleck Talbot players aren't. I tell you one thing, they've stuck to their game plan, and do you know the sweat isn't. They're not making fantastic runs, but they're just having to defend. But they're sticking to their game, and it has shown Celtic have the inability at any level to beat a team that are well organised at the back. It is still 1-0. 79 minutes. 11 minutes to go in the game. There will be some added time. Celtic now playing the ball to Sinisalo. Sinisalo gives the ball to Dane Murray. Dane Murray gets the ball. Gives it to Callum McGregor. But a slack pass for Dane Murray, but he gets the ball back. Gives it to Scales. Scales puts it out wide. Tenecti. Tenecti's running forward. Come on, Tenecti stops and turns and fucking good to fucking Jesus. Tenecti's such a frustrating player. Ball in. Oh, that many people in the box. Johnny Kenny struggled to get a decent header on that. Celtic changing the point of attack once more. 80 minutes on the clock. Can Maloney or Fozzie come on? This is bad. It is that. Oh, over the bar by Johnny Kenny. Johnny Kenny puts another one in a scrambled goal. Scrambled goal line. I mean, there was 3 of them on the line for Auchinleck Talbot. 3 of them, 3 players, not the goalkeeper. 3 players on the line. They're doing everything. I mean, they're just putting their body. Fair play to Auchinleck Talbot. You've got to give them some respect. It's embarrassing for Celtic, but come on. Give a well-organised team the respect that they're due. Corner coming in. Keeper punches it away. Calmack. Ball goes back out. Ball comes in for Tenecti. What the hell was that? Oh, it's away past the post again. How many chances does Colby Donovan need in a game? Colby Donovan puts the ball past the net. Colby Donovan could have had 3 goals this afternoon. Paolo Bernardo to Tenecti. Tenecti, the ball falls and Auchinleck Talbot bringing on another player. But it does add to the misses that have ranked up this afternoon for Celtic. Celtic have made 3 changes, bringing on Tenecti, Benji Nigrin and Liam Scales this afternoon. The only goal has been scored by Johnny Kenny. As you can see, the ball on the player's thing up there. But anyway, Talbot trying to come forward. They know if they could steal a goal at this point, it would be game on. Celtic have had 23 shots in the entire game, none inside the box, and only 4 goals on target. Kind of tells the way that Celtic have been playing the game this afternoon. Celtic have had 79% possession the whole game, and 9 corner kicks. Johnny Kenny trying to play on the back of the striker, the defender, sorry. Callum McGregor with the ball. Auchinleck Talbot are pushing up. Celtic with the ball, passing it about by the defenders. Callum McGregor pointing to change the direction. Down the wing. Go on, get it in. Oh, and it goes over the... It's out for... I don't know what that was. Was it a corner? It's a corner to Celtic. Ralston making the most of it. Auchinleck Talbot. Defending for their lives. Like their mortgages matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players, 6 players inside the 6-yard box from Auchinleck Talbot. Auchinleck Talbot get the ball away. Fair play to them. Celtic pick it up. Celtic living life dangerously. 83 minutes and it is only 1-0. Oh, unbelievable. Still not another striker brought on by Celtic this afternoon. Oh, what is Martin O'Neill thinking? He's got Shin Yamada on the bench. He's got Daizen Maeda on the bench. Why not give Shin Yamada some game time? Is Shin Yamada really that bad that Johnny Kenny is going to last 90 minutes of this game? Or is Martin O'Neill trying to show Johnny Kenny his true level in football? Celtic with the ball. Come on. Tenecti coming inside. Oh, what a goal for Tenecti on the edge of the box. There we go, 2-0 Celtic. Makes it a little bit more respectable. Tenecti's come on. And I tell you one thing, he's not been brilliant during the game, but there's one thing for sure. Tenecti's just scored a goal for Celtic to make it 2-0 Celtic in the game against Auchinleck Talbot. Celtic have been saved. Tenecti gets the ball on the edge of the box, cuts it just inside, boom, diagonal ball into the back of the net all day long. Thank goodness. Where's Tenecti been hiding? Why is he not taking on more players since he come on? He has come on. He has scored the goal. Celtic are winning by 2-0 against Auchinleck Talbot. Jesus, thank God for that. Tenecti getting at the old bad stuff. Tenecti runs straight over to Fozzie. Here's an interesting one. Tenecti runs over to Fozzie and gets a cuddle from Fozzie. That was interesting. Celtic have made the change. Shin Yamada has made an appearance. How you find the couch time? Shin Yamada's just come on. Shin Yamada has come on the pitch. As has Rio Hatate, Callum McGregor and Johnny Kenny have left the field of play. 2-0 Celtic. Come on. Get in there. Chuksters 0, Dumplings 2. Rio Hatate. Can he make any impact with less than 4 minutes to go? How many minutes of added time that will be on? And will Shin Yamada make any kind of impact? Ball goes out to Tony Ralston. Tony Ralston bulleting up the pitch. Shin Yamada shouting for the ball. Auchinleck Talbot just boot it up the pitch. Bend it like Titanecti. Dane Murray still on the pitch also for Celtic. Well, no other defenders on the bench, to be fair. Donovan, been unlucky. He's had 3 opportunities. Titanecti's going forward. Oh, goes out. Auchinleck Talbot players are starting to feel the heat. The pressures of playing a higher temp foot. I think he's skint his knees more than anything. Definitely thinks he's seen. Remember that we are doing a live after the game where we will be watching the Scottish Cup. That is the live for the Scottish Cup draw. 5th round of the Scottish Cup. Who's the better player, Johnny Kenny or Balak Wisha? We'll end that poll because he's got 300. There's not many people voting compared to the 13,500 that's been on. We'll end that poll just purely for banter. And we'll see how many people drop off now that Celtic are winning 2-0. The draw is live. Remember, the other teams that are in the draw this afternoon are Rangers, Dunfermline Athletic, Airdrieonians, Elgin City, Dundee United, Kelty Hearts, Dundee, St Mirren, Motherwell, Partick Thistle, Spartan, Stenhousemuir, Stranraer or Queen's Park, Falkirk, Aberdeen and Celtic, unless the unthinkable happens in the next couple of minutes. Tell me in the comments what team you would like to see, who you would like to see Celtic take on in the next round of the Cup. Celtic going forward, 89th minute. Back to Sinisalo. To be fair, Sinisalo's not had much to do this afternoon. Benji with the ball. Ralston puts it back to Dane Murray, who puts it back to the keeper. Out to Liam Scales. Scales puts it all the way back to Sinisalo, as Scales does. Auchinleck Talbot trying to put a little bit of pressure on Celtic. Are Celtic just trying to pull them out to try and get a third goal? Scales keeps on putting it back to the keeper. Sinisalo hits it up the park. Auchinleck Talbot trying to steal the ball. They have the ball. Auchinleck Talbot have an opportunity here. Can they salvage something in the game? No, Celtic get a break. That's what Celtic were trying to do. Oh, does it break down here? No, it doesn't. Go on. Go on, Shin Yamada. What on earth was that? Shin Yamada. Jesus God. This is why Shin Yamada doesn't get a game for Celtic. Oh, man. No, the draw is in around about 12 minutes time, the draw for the Cup. Yeah, Shin Yamada. I mean, he was one-on-one with the keeper there. He should have taken take the shot. Take the damn shot. Honestly. If that was Johnny Kenny, what would we be bombarding? Shit by name, shit by nature. All the way back to Celtic in defence. Paulo Bernardo in the position that Callum takes up. Puts it out wide. Benji Negrin. Celtic just passing the ball about. Scales putting us under pressure. Rio Hatati going forward. Can Shin Yamada get a goal for Celtic? Can he get a decent touch? Benji Negrin. No, this one's just no doing nothing. Oh, yeah. Unbelievable. Anyway, it is 3 minutes into extra time. We've got 3 minutes of extra time. Let's close that down. Let's extra time. And we have the extra time up. We are 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Made hard work of this game today, definitely, for sure. But who will you take in the next round of the Cup? Celtic do make the draw that is around 10 minutes' time. Celtic going forward again. One last chance. Nope. Goes out for a corner. Celtic do get a corner. Celtic do get the corner. Just to tell you all that we've done it. We have done it. If you know, you've know. We have done it. We've hit the number. We've done it. We've got to it. The game is over. And not only is it over and finished, done and dusted, we have also hit the 25,000 subscriber mark during the game. Get in there. Back of the net. Double win for the channel. Absolutely double win for the channel. It wasn't the best of games, but the highlight for me is tonight is that we have hit 25,000 subscribers. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. Oh, that was a hard game. It was a hard game. I'm going to have a couple of minutes break. I'm just going to go to the loo and stuff and do all that stuff that you usually do when you make sure that you come back onto that video, and we will be doing a live of the Scottish Cup draw live. So make sure that you join me on that video.